If you want to know the best crime movies, you should definitely watch our picks for the best ones of the 2010s.
Juarez, Gambino, do you understand the rules?
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. The Town, 2010.
4 men took it over and opened the safe. They took me as a hostage.
The Town is a 2010 crime thriller film, co-written, directed by, and starring Ben Affleck, alongside Rebecca Hall, John Hamm, Jeremy Renner, and Blake Lively. After a dicey bank job, Doug must make sure the female bank manager, Claire, doesn't know who they are. He manages to meet her and then finds her appealing. Trying to handle his feelings for her, he has to plan his next job while being chased by an FBI agent. Are prison and death the only ways out of this situation?
Taking her for a ride didn't help.
I'm gonna stalk her like an ACOM and we'll find out.
Find out what?
If she needs to get scared.
She's already scared.
Or maybe not scared enough.
I'll do it.
Why are you gonna do it?
Because you're the reason we're having this conversation.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get it done.
Number 9. End of Watch 2012.
You and your homeboy need to power down. You just tugged on the tail of the snake. It's gonna turn around and bite you back.
End of Watch is a 2012 American action thriller film, written and directed by David Ayer and stars Jake Gyllenhaal and Michael Pena. In Los Angeles, street cops Brian and Mike are partners, balls-out cowboys patrolling the streets as Latino gangs are in a power struggle with blacks. But when Mike and Brian find a great load of drugs and people involved in human trafficking, they are sentenced to death by the cartel. Can the two police officers escape the cartel's murderous reach?
We got indicators he's a runner for the Sinaloa cartel.
Yeah, well, we ran it. It came up clean, dude.
You guys don't have the proper clearance for any of this information, but I'm gonna throw you a bone. Cartels are operating here. We're on it. Be careful.
Number 8. Who Am I, 2014.
Erstens, begrenze deine Aktion nicht auf die virtuelle Welt. Zweitens, Dreistigkeit siegt. Und drittens, kein System ist sicher.
Who Am I is a 2014 German techno-thriller film, directed by Baran Bo Odar and stars Tom Schilling, Elias Mbarek, Wotan Wilk-Moring, and Hannah Hersprung. In a world in which we all hide behind computer screens and let screens hide everything they hold inside, how easy is it to hack someone's identity? Based off the fragility of modern identities and the high security risks that barely get noticed, the movie tells the story of a German computer whiz, Benjamin, who is invited to join an insurgent group of hackers.
Du hackst Menschen. Exakt. Die effektivste aller Hackermethoden, die große Kunst der Täuschung. Social Engineering.
Number 7. I Saw the Devil, 2010.
여보세요, 주연아, 나 지금 나가야 될 것 같거든. 문 열어주지 말고 그냥 견인차게 내려가, 알았지?
I Saw the Devil is a 2010 South Korean thriller film directed by Kim Ji-won and stars Lee Byung-hun and Choi Min-sik. The movie follows NIS specialist Kim Soo-hyun as he sets out on a mission of retribution after his life partner is ruthlessly killed by a psychopathic sequential killer. Fixated on vengeance, Soo-hyun chooses to find the killer, regardless of whether doing so implies turning into a beast himself. The lines among good and evil fall away, pushing the idea of retribution to its most extraordinary breaking points.
대한민국 경찰이 이렇게 빨리 찾아? 기가 막히는구만. 니들이 아직 내 신상 파악이 안 된 모양인데.
Number 6. Sicario, 2015.
Get your service weapon out. Gun.
Gun. Gun left.
Sicario is a 2015 action thriller film directed by Denis Villeneuve and stars Emily Blunt, Benicio del Toro, Josh Brolin, and Victor Garber. In the rebellious outskirts extending between the US and Mexico, a quixotic FBI operator is enrolled by an elite government team tasked with fighting the growing war against drugs. Driven by a confounding advisor with a flawed past, the group sets out on a stealthy excursion, compelling Kate to address everything that she has confidence in, just to survive.
No. Compas. Suelte la pistola. Tírela. Pregunta, paisanos. ¿Quieren morir?
Number 5. Uncut Gems 2019.
Precious black opals, that's what that is.
A black opal?
I do my research. These guys live near the Whalo mines, which primarily is red opals.
Uncut Gems is a 2019 crime thriller film directed by Josh and Benny Safdie and stars Adam Sandler, Kevin Garnett, Lakeith Stanfield, and Julia Fox. A New York City gem specialist, consistently on the look for the next enormous score, makes a series of high-stakes wagers that could lead an amazing fortune. He must play out a tricky high-wire act adjusting business, family, and managing foes on all sides in his tenacious quest for a definitive win. The quest will keep you on the edge of your seats.
Go through my look. Be careful. That's my best look. All right? I want you to look at it.
You really
Get
into
right
that
to it.
Oh, wow.
That's history right there.
Number 4. The Irishman 2019.
Listen, I got that kid I was talking to you about here. I'm gonna put him on the phone and let you talk to him, okay?
Frank Sheeran is a man with a lot on his mind. The 2019 biographical crime film stars Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci. It follows Frank as he remembers his years working for the Buffalino crime family. Now older, the World War II veteran is once again examining his most prolific successes and his involvement in the disappearance of his good friend Jimmy Hoffa, the former president of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, who mysteriously vanished in late July 1975.
I understand you're a brother of mine.
Yes, sir. Local 107 since 1947.
Yeah. You know, our friend speaks very highly of you.
Well, thank you.
He's not an easy man to please.
Well, I do my best.
Number 3. Prisoners 2013.
There's no way that someone with the IQ of a 10-year-old could abduct 2 girls in broad daylight and then somehow make them disappear.
Denis Villeneuve directed Prisoners, an American thriller and his first English film. The film has an ensemble cast including Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal, Maria Bello, Terrence Howard, and Paul Dano. The story focuses on the abduction of 2 young girls in Pennsylvania and the search for the suspected abductor by the police. But rather than depending on the police, the father of one of the girls prefers to take the complicated job into his own hands.
I don't understand what any of this means. They said he ran. They said he tried to get away. I don't understand why he would try to run away.
I hear what you're saying. I'm not crossing anybody off my list. Just let me do my job.
Number 2. The Wolf of Wall Street 2013.
My commission is $5,000.
If you sell $10,000 worth of this stock, I will personally give you a blowjob for free. And I hope it happens.
The Wolf of Wall Street is a 2013 biographical black comedy crime film directed by Martin Scorsese and stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Jonah Hill, Margot Robbie, Matthew McConaughey, Kyle Chandler, and John Bernthal. It is based on the true story of Jordan Belfort, from his career as a stockbroker in New York City to his rise living the high life. But his firm, Stratton Oakmont, was engaged in rampant corruption and fraud on Wall Street. How long will Belfort be able to maintain his elaborate wealth and luxurious lifestyle?
I take Quaaludes 10 to 15 times a day for my back pain, Adderall to stay focused, Xanax to take the edge off, pot to mellow me out, cocaine to wake me back up again, and morphine, well, because it's awesome. More to make them.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
You will never do it properly because you got too much government attitude to be small and sleek. I'm like the Viet Cong, man, all right? I'm in and I'm out. I was there the whole time. You don't know it, all right? That's an art of becoming somebody who people can pin their beliefs and their dreams on.
This is on wheels, which means I can hook it up and be gone in 12 minutes, usually.
Sarcasm? Is that sarcasm?
No, that's not sarcasm. I don't use sarcasm. It's irritation. Everything in the world that is important to me is in this trailer. And right now, changing my routine for you is jeopardizing that.
Since you asked, I hate niggers. I hate Jews. Spics and mix. Dagos and chinks. But my mouth to God's ears, I really hate those nigger rats. And anyone else, really, that doesn't have pure white Aryan blood running through their veins.
Number 1. Joker 2019.
That's very funny, Murray. You know, I'm also a comedian. Would you like to hear a joke?
Joker is a 2019 psychological thriller film directed by Todd Phillips and stars Joaquin Phoenix, Robert De Niro, Zazie Beetz, Frances Conroy, and Brett Cullen. Set in 1981 Gotham City, comedian Arthur Fleck is mistreated and neglected by all of society. Tired of all the humiliation and rejection, the mentally unstable Fleck embarks on a journey of hate and crime against the wealthy and powerful of Gotham City and transforms himself into his alter ego, the Joker.
I don't need you to tell me lies. I know it seems strange. I don't mean to make you uncomfortable. I don't know why everyone is so rude. I don't know why you are. I don't want anything from you. Maybe a little bit of warmth. Maybe a hug, Dad. How about just a little bit of fucking decency?
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.